All right, y'all. If y'all saw last week's episode where I ate the donut, I just want to be real with y'all. It did not stop there. Julie should have never told me I look skinny. Y'all know what else I have? Well, this is what happened. My coworkers were all talking to me, asking me questions about how I lost weight, what I did. I was talking about the things I no longer ate. One of my coworkers said, "Oh, I could not do that because those cookout milkshakes," and he started going on and on and on and on about cookout milkshakes. Now, if you know me, you know that ice cream is my weakness. I would go to cookout every other day for a fancy shake. And then I was triggered. I was triggered. So that Friday, guess what I did? I went to cookout. I had me a milkshake. I had me a Cajun chicken sandwich with cheese. And it didn't stop there. Sunday, I had me a Popeyes chicken sandwich. And you know Popeyes got real chicken. That was crazy. And then had the nerve to be surprised. Oh, wait. And I went to Wendy's and had a small Frosty. Like, the ice cream cravings have been all the way back. I was real life triggered. And had the nerve to be surprised when I gained 3 pounds. So this week, I've been trying to make up for it. I've been eating right. I've been eating my vegetables, my salad, my chicken stuffed pizza. My work triggers me a lot. Then today, they bring us lunch. We got Jason's Deli. The good thing is I'm not really much of a sandwich person, so it's like, all right, whatever. But I just want to let y'all know, like, I am being triggered. The devil is tempting me. And I have not been working out, like, at all. So had I ate those things and still been working out, it would have been like, yeah, you shouldn't have did that, but whatever. Or I could have had the fancy shake and left it at that, but no, I had to go all the way in. But let me show y'all what I'm eating right now. This little, I don't eat tomatoes, but it's just a little turkey. I don't even got no cheese on it, but I'm grateful. And then I had a little iced tea. I don't really drink anything other than water and tea, but I poured a little bit of iced tea in here just to have a different flavor. And do you guys take vitamins? I don't normally take vitamins in the morning. I wait till I'm having lunch to take my vitamins because you have to take them with food, and I typically don't eat breakfast most mornings. I did eat breakfast 2 mornings this week, and I had eggs, avocado, and turkey sausage this morning and yesterday. But yesterday when I ate breakfast, I didn't eat my next meal until 8 o'clock at night when I got home and got ready to eat dinner. So I try not to consume so many calories throughout the day. And honestly, when I have a well-balanced meal, it keeps me full for a longer portion of the day. I have been snacking on honey roasted peanuts. It helps with those sweet cravings that I have. What are some things that you guys eat when you're having sweet cravings that are not so far off the deep edge? Let me know. I wish I would have brought my remote. But anyways, let me eat my lunch. See you guys Wednesday. It's your girl Boujeejuan, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you're a first time guest, if you've been here for 2 videos, 3 videos, 6 videos, or 10 videos, either way, I would like to welcome you to my channel. I'm so glad to bring this video to you guys. Today, I'm going to do my video a little differently than what I typically would do. I'm going to spend some time talking to you guys, being very honest about what has been going on these last few weeks, and then we'll get into the meal prep and what I'm going to be eating this week. So it has been rough for me the last few weeks. As you guys know, I purposely and intentionally put the clip in of me eating the donut last week. Well, honestly, it did not stop with the donut. I have been eating unhealthy ever since. I had Popeyes, I had Cookout, a fancy shake, a small Frosty. The list goes on. And now I am suffering with a stomach ache. I've been bloated for the last few days. This shirt, thankfully, is now too big on me, so you guys can't really see my stomach, but I've been bloated for days, so I'm detoxing and I'm trying to get my system back right, because it definitely does not feel good. But I just want to get a little deeper into things for a few minutes. Lately, I have just not been feeling like myself. I haven't been feeling as motivated. I have not been working out, to be honest. I haven't worked out probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, and we really have to listen to our body. I've been low-key stressed. I don't have any immediate family or friends in the area that I'm in. And so seeing everybody on social media getting to spend this quarantine time with their family and their friends and just bonding, I think it really started to make me sad, because more than a few times I have felt like I wish I could go home. I miss my siblings. I miss my nieces and nephews. I miss my parents, like what I would do to just spend or have a game night with them and things like that. So I did take 2 days off to just kind of be in my house and relax and chill and kind of recharge is the word I'm looking for, to kind of recharge and everything else. And I got a lot of productive things done, and it made me feel a little better. It also made me try to think, like, when did I feel a mood shift and things like that. And I also realized when I am not eating healthy, when I'm not eating right, it makes me feel sluggish. It also has an effect on my mood, effect on my body. And so I just want to tell you guys to, like, really pay attention to what your body is telling you and how your body reacts to certain type of foods, how it affects your body when you eat certain types of foods. How does it affect your train of thought? Are you moody? Are you sluggish? Things like that. So yeah, I just really wanted to share that with you guys. I am definitely been praying about it, and yeah, like there's really nothing I can do. I have to work right now, so unfortunately I'm not able to go home and spend that time with my family, but it's definitely a real thing. And as an adult, for some reason, it's just so hard to make long lasting connections and long lasting friendships. I feel like it's because, so say if you live in your hometown and you already have your best friends from high school. So typically you would still hang out with those same friends. Like my best friends have been my best friends, one since elementary school, one since high school. So, and then one in middle school, two of my close friends I met in middle school. So it's like all of my really, really close friends I've had, since I was a child. And so I think that, that's why it's hard to meet people, or not even meet people. I've definitely met a lot of people throughout the 8 years that I've been here, but I don't have like a go-to best friend here, or, just someone that I can just call and say, let's do this, let's do that. And I think that's part of the reason, is because a lot of people, by the time you're an adult, you already have your close-knit friendships pretty much already established. And I just feel like my journey and my experience has been a lot different. In college, when I first went away to school, I did meet a lot of people because I went fresh out of high school. So we were all the same age. We all stayed on campus together. I don't really, I keep in contact with them via social media. But on the flip side, when I went back to school a few years later, I was an adult already, and so I was in a different stage of life than my classmates. And so we did study groups together, and things like that. And a lot of times they didn't really know that I was older, because a lot of people think I look younger than what I am. So they didn't really know. But we didn't form those, lasting friendships the way some people do in college, because we were just not on the same level. I did, enjoy the time that we spent studying together, and I appreciate it and all that. But my journey has just been different because I went to school as an adult student. I did not live on campus. I already had my own place. I've met people at different jobs that I've had, but like I said, it was no long lasting relationships. And then at my current job, I really, really love and appreciate my coworkers. They have become like a second family to me. But on the flip side, most of my coworkers are old enough to be my parents. I think there's 2 other people that's my age that works at my job, but most of my coworkers are older. They're not going to be as interested. Now, I do go to brunch and lunch, and I've met some of my coworkers' families and things like that. We do hang out sometimes outside of work. So they really have become my second family, but it's still different, especially with this pandemic going on. I'm not going to be going to their houses, and we're no longer able to go out for brunch and lunch and stuff like that. So I've definitely had moments where I just realize that I'm just like, I'm feeling lonely. And I don't know if I've always kind of felt like this, and I've just stuffed it because I'm typically busy working 2 jobs and stuff, and I'm not working as much as I normally would. I don't know, but I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, and so my point for bringing that up is I'm realizing that I'm beginning to eat a lot, eat a lot more unhealthy foods. I've been eating late at night. Like when I had cookout, it was late at night. I've been eating late at night and then sleeping on it, just starting to revert back to old habits. And I'm so glad that I have realized the patterns so that I can stop them. And because of this, I also want to share with you guys, I end up gaining like 4 pounds. And so I was 5 pounds away from meeting my monthly weight goal. Every month I set a goal weight for myself. And so being that this month I kind of just went down the dumps, I was 5 pounds shy of meeting my goal weight for the month. And, had I at least worked out, not even the fact that I ate those foods, because it's not that you can't eat things, everything is good in moderation. My older brother tells me that all the time. So my message is not that you can't eat food that you like, but for example, say if I would have had the cookout, I had a Cajun chicken sandwich with cheese on it, no tomato. So, and then I had a strawberry cheesecake fancy shake. So if I would have had that earlier in the day versus 12 o'clock at night, I would have had the whole day to burn those calories. And then if I would have did a workout in the house after eating that or even before, I still would have burnt those calories. But instead, I made a poor choice by eating it late at night, pretty much being comfort food. I don't even know if I was hungry. I think I don't want to say I didn't eat at all that day, but I didn't have dinner and I didn't feel like eating what I had prepared. So pretty much it was comfort food, and then it was late at night. So just kind of I'm trying to catch my moods and not eating my feelings, talking about it, talking about how I feel, journaling about how I feel, and yeah, I don't want to be one of those people that begin to eat my feelings. I don't want to gain a bunch of weight. Right now I'm bloated. I hate the feeling. So, I can't wait to get this 5 pounds down. I'm definitely going to order another detox tea. So yeah, I will definitely be keeping you guys posted in next week's video about how everything. I don't know why I cannot talk tonight. But anyways, I will definitely be keeping you guys posted in next week's video about how everything is going. I'm definitely going to be working out this week. Like, it's a must. It's a must. When I work out, I realize that my moods are so much better. I feel good. When you feel good, you look good. You're able to perform. Your mind is clear, because I have not been able to concentrate or focus on certain things. My mind is just in 112 million different places. So I'm definitely going to force myself back into working out. It just makes me feel so much better. And so I just wanted to share this part of my diary with you guys. If anybody is feeling the same way, I just want you to know that you're not alone. Make sure you talk to somebody. Make sure you pray through it. I definitely thank God for my friends and my family, because they just have a way of reminding me that even though we may be far apart in distance, we are never far apart in heart. And I don't want to cry, but you guys know who you are. I love you dearly. I thank you for everybody that has called me. People have wrote me already, like, I only have a little bit of videos, and let me know that my videos inspire them. So I'm just so grateful for all, despite, minor setbacks or circumstances. I am still pressing forward. I still have my mind and eye on a higher power and higher calling that I know God has for my life. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to send it to your mom, your grandmother, your uncles, and your cousins. That's your homework for today. Also, hit the bell so you can be notified. And another thing, I am currently going to push the time back that I post the videos until 7 o'clock, because last week, trying to get the video uploaded while I was at work, the internet connection was sucking. It took forever to get my video uploaded. I don't want to tell you guys that I'm gonna have a video posted at 5:30, and then for whatever reason it doesn't get posted until, it doesn't end up showing up online until 6:30, and then at 5 I'm still at work at that time. So I feel like it's just best to be at home under Wi-Fi, and I know that I won't have that problem. So from now on, and plus people work, they need time to get home and all that. So I'm gonna start posting the videos up at 7 and then see how that works out. What else did I want to tell you guys? Yeah. If there is any specific type of meal prep or any type of video period that you guys would like me to produce, don't hesitate. Drop me a comment. You can email me, whatever. I do not mind trying different things. That's what this whole journey and experience is about. Literally, me creating different meals, trying to see how my body reacts to them, and praying that it works for you guys as well. Also, for any questions that you have and you want me to answer on my channel, email me at boujeejuan@gmail.com. All that information will be left in the description box. And also, I might have a bonus video for all you insecure fans. I'm definitely thinking about doing a show review, and that will probably be posted on Monday mornings. I will definitely post on my social media whether or not I end up doing that video. More than likely, I am going to do the insecure review. So for all my insecure fans, tune into that. But I hope you enjoy this meal prep. This week we're making some I be forgetting, man. I can forget something so quick. Anyways, this week I mixed up a bunch of vegetables with some shrimp. Y'all know I love me some seafood, with some shrimp and some sausage. And so we just did a vegetable mix. I'm trying to eat a lot of vegetables due to all the unhealthy stuff that I have consumed the last few weeks. I really am detoxing like crazy this week because I just don't like this bloat. I don't like this feeling. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the meal. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, comment, email me, and all that good stuff. All right. I love you guys, and let's get into the video. For today's meal, I used Old Bay seasoning, garlic salt, cayenne pepper, black pepper, seasoning salt, regular salt, coconut oil. I also have a pineapple that we're going to cut into. I have about a pound of shrimp, and I already seasoned it off camera. I used everything that I just showed you guys, all these seasonings, minus the olive oil. We'll get into the olive oil in a second. I kept calling it olive oil. It's not olive oil, it's coconut oil. Also, that's not a pound of shrimp. It's one bag of the jumbo raw shrimp from Aldi's. I also used 3 zucchinis, 4 yellow squashes because the yellow squash is smaller, and 1.5 pounds of broccoli. I chopped them all up already in no particular shape, honestly. The zucchini and yellow squash are chopped in all different shapes and sizes. I did that off camera, put it in a bowl. I also got some chicken sausage that's apple flavor. I took 3 out the pack. I'm going to cut these up and I'm going to make these as well. So that's all the ingredients you need. You need seasonings along with a healthy oil. And substitute of coconut oil, you can use grapeseed oil. You also can use olive oil. You need some vegetables. You don't have to particularly use the vegetables that I use. And if you like red peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, or onions or anything like that, you can also add these to the mix. Personally, I don't like those, but they would definitely look good with this recipe because it adds color to your meal. Also, those foods are healthy for you. Unfortunately, I just do not like the taste or texture of those. So, the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take my 3 sausages, and because they take longer to cook, I'm going to cut them up, and I'm going to place them in the pan to begin to cook. So, let's get into it. So we have our 3 sausages, and we're just gonna take them and cut them up. These are really soft, so you gotta be careful. Honestly, I might cook these first and then cut them up, because this is way too soft. So yes, I didn't even think about that. This is a picture of the sausage I used, and I purchased these from Walmart. I'm choosing to use coconut oil for mine. I'm just putting a little spoonful, because to me, coconut oil just tastes so much fresher. This has a fresh taste to it. I don't know. And with me using all these green vegetables, I want that fresh taste. So we're gonna let that heat up for a little bit. Then we're gonna add our sausage. I'm choosing to cook the sausage first because it's going to take the longest. So whatever food you have that takes the longest to cook, you want to make sure you prepare that first. So right now I'm placing the sausage in the pan to get ready to cook them. The small pieces that you see me placing in the pan first are the pieces from the first sausage that I cut up before I decided that I wanted to cook the sausage before I cut it up, just because they're really, really soft and mushy. While the sausage cooks, I'm going to start cutting up my pineapple. So for this, I'm going to use this. I think it's called a pineapple peeler. I'm going to cut off the head. I left some, so I actually need to cut down a little more way. Let's set this here. I'm going to take this and just start turning it until it gets all the way down to the bottom of your pineapple. This makes a mess, so I'm pulling it over the sink. Woo! Then you push this button. Woo! I love this thing. And you just pull that right out, and all that can go in the trash. That pineapple peeler, you know, that black stuff that ends up on the edges of your pineapple and all of that. This just, you don't have to deal with that, especially when you want to make like a pineapple bowl. We might do that next week. But anyways, I'm gonna take a few of these pineapples and I'm gonna cut them up. They're so, oh my goodness, this is so juicy. I did buy my pineapple a few days ago and just let it sit so it could really ripen. So, oh my goodness, I'm just cutting chunks in no particular way. I'm just gonna take a few more. I don't think I want to use the whole pineapple. I don't know yet. Yeah, I use the whole pineapple. I'm about to have a piece of this. All right, now we're gonna come over here and check our sausage. So it's looking like The sausage is doing really good. It's firm now. First of all, let me turn this on. It's firm now, and I'm just going to stick my fork in here and cut it. You can do it as big or as small as you would like. Sausage is just about done. You don't have to wait till they're completely done to add your shrimp. So now I'm just going to dump my shrimp in there. And this is raw shrimp, it's not cooked shrimp, but it still does not take long at all. I'm just making sure none of the shrimp are stuck together. And I did season them, and I overly season them so that I won't have to season the vegetables as much. So you can see the seasoning still in the bowl. I'm going to put a little water in here. After I add the vegetables, I'm going to give it a swirl, and then I'm going to add it to the vegetables just to use the rest of that seasoning. I don't want to put too much water in it because I don't like my vegetables soggy. So I'm going to turn this back up a little. As you can see, the shrimp is already starting to cook. Turn it up a little. Wash these few dishes that I just made, and I'll be right back. Our shrimp is not all the way done, but it's just about done. So now I'm going to add my pineapple, and I added the juice. Give it a swirl. Let some of that seasoning get all over it. Then I'm going to add my vegetables. And looking at this, I feel like I'm going to want more pineapple. But I'm going to add some vegetables first. This smells so amazing. I don't even think all my vegetables are gonna fit. Well, they might. We'll see. Give it a twirl, give it a twirl. I'm trying to make sure the pineapple juice and all the seasoning from the shrimp and stuff gets all over my veggies. I didn't pre-season my veggies because I don't want them soggy. And after rinsing off vegetables and having them sit in a bowl and stuff, they tend to get really soggy. Well, especially zucchini and yellow squash because they're water-based. So I'm gonna hurriedly cut up some more of these pineapple to add to it. This has me wanting to make a pineapple bowl. I haven't done one in so long. Give it a mix. I have a little bit of vegetables left I added the rest of the vegetables and the pineapple. And I'm just mixing it, trying to make sure everything gets that extra seasoning on it. Now I'm gonna take this, put some water in here. Really don't want a lot of water. I'm just gonna sprinkle that about. I'm pouring the rest of this water out from the seasoning because I have to remember the zucchini and yellow squash already is water based, and I really don't want my food watery. So I'm just going to add some more seasoning to the pan instead of using that. So now what I'm going to do is just season the food with pretty much all the same seasonings that we use for the shrimp. The only thing that I didn't add more of is pepper and garlic salt. Then we're going to let our food simmer for a little while longer, and we are done. All right, guys. We are done. I'm going to get a plate and try this. You guys can see it did make a lot of water. All right. Zucchini. Pineapple. Okay. I'm just gonna get a few things. Very juicy. Still has that crunch that I absolutely love. So this is an apple chicken sausage, and the sweetness with this mixed with the sweetness from the pineapple. Oh my God. Like, for real, I can't even lie. This meal was life. I do want to try it the next time in the oven to see if the zucchinis make less water. But let me know if you guys like this video. It is a wrap for today. I will see you guys next week. Wait. Before we leave, I think we might start doing this together every single week. Grab your bottle of water. At least, I know y'all drinking one a day. If you drink it with me, at least once a week, I know you guys are drinking at least one bottle of water if I have you do it with me. So everybody, let's grab your bottles. This is our toast out. Cheers to healthy living, healthy drinking, and all that other stuff. And that's a wrap. I love you guys. See you next week.